we have a program called Business Matchmaker Program. And to be a business matchmaker, when you refer 3 people to become members of eWomenNetwork, you get the following. You get, number 1, in each of our event invitations that gets blasted out to, by the way, over 6,000 people in the greater Houston area, you get recognized for that event as the business matchmaker sponsor for that event. You also get a complimentary display table at one of our events. You also get 2 minutes from the front of the room to share with everyone who you are, what you do, what makes you unique, but a little bit more about your business. And you also get an opportunity to pass out information about your organization to all of the attendees. So, and the beauty of this program is once you qualify it, let's say you refer 3 people that become members, well, you get those awards. The next 3 people you refer, you get those rewards all over again. So that process just continues to repeat for as long as you continue to refer folks. So we have with us today one of our all-time leaders in the Business Matchmaker sponsor category, and that's Belanie Dishong. And she's probably going to kill me because she didn't know I was going to do this. So, I'm trying to think. I can't even, if I gave you a number, it would be incorrect. By the way, this form is something you can fill out, but I'm going to do something a little later in the event to kind of make it simpler than this form. So this is just here to remind me of this process. So Belanie, I want you to come up here for a minute, please. Yay, Belanie. I'm getting that look like I could kill you. What I'd like Belanie to do is share with you why number 1, she's the leader in the Business Matchmaker sponsor category. But more specifically, in order to be the leader in that category, she obviously is referring people to eWomenNetwork, and there is a method behind her madness, if you will. So I'd like for her to share with all of you what is behind her being part of this, so successful in this process.
So we get to be close and you didn't even use your mic. No, it's okay. Well, I need to say I'm Belanie Dishong. Let me start off with why before most of you, a lot of you know me, but before I even talk about who I am at Live Choice, I really want to speak to Terri's request. I came to eWomenNetwork in April of 2007. And when I came here, I had just made a decision in my life to take, I had retired a 27-year business in the mortgage industry, and I had decided to actually take what my heart desires to do, which is help people get more from life and have more joy and have more love in their life and have just life work. And so I came to eWomenNetwork by a fluke almost. I met Terri and she said, hey, I need to hook you to my hip, and so I just followed her. Why do I invite people to eWomenNetwork? Because since I came to eWomenNetwork, many of you have known me since that period of time, I couldn't have stood here and spoken the way that I speak now. I learned to be who I am at the greatest possibility through eWomenNetwork, through the encouragement, through the love, through the support, through the cheering on. And my desire is to share that with every woman I come in contact with. My life has quadrupled. My business has quadrupled. Now, I know I bring the work that I do to that, but in addition to that, it is so fed through the relationships. I get eWomenNetwork, and I embrace it for what it is. It is not who you're going to meet at the table to make the next business sale. It is clearly who you're going to meet, who you're going to be with authentically in a way that your life grows, and so can theirs. And I share it with everyone. I would love to fill a room up every month with new people coming to eWomenNetwork. What do? I am the CEO and founder of Live Choice. I formed Live Choice in 1993 at the request of other people because I had transformed my own life, and I had transformed it in such a way that it was remarkable. And they wanted me to teach that to themselves. And it started in the living room with 2 other women and myself, actually 3 other women and myself, And from there, it has grown to an international business where we do coaching courses, workshops. I'm now a keynote speaker. I'm an author. I now have another company that we've started by the name of Live It Choice Media, and we provide radio to the deaf community. So let that one resonate for a minute. So that's who I am. I'm at what's next and how big can you make it be and how much can you live it, and I just share that. So thank you very much.
Okay, now I'm going to ask everyone in the room that is here in the room, whether today or because of a prior invitation, how many of you in the room stand up if you're in the room because of Belanie and Dishong? Now I want each of you to stand up that has been subsequently touched in some way, shape, or form by Belanie and or her work.
Wow.
And by the way, I was already standing, but I'm standing again. So and I don't do this to put anybody else on the spot for not being the one that I'm calling upon today, but I do that to impress upon you the magnitude of what getting involved and being a part of eWomenNetwork can do for you and your business and your lives. So thank you, Belanie, for everything that you've done. And thank you, all of you who have been touched by Belanie, for being here and following her lead when she said you need to get involved, and you took that leap of faith, which I tell people periodically that they need to do. Thank you for doing so.